I really enjoy cooking at home. Cooking at home from the ground, growing things in the garden is much healthier. You get the leafy greens that add fiber into your blood, and it doesn't consist of processed food. I was born and raised in the Republic of Congo in Africa. It was at a young age when I started just falling in love with America. Watching the movies like basketball players, that's why I became a citizen. I came here as a young woman. It was a choice that I made. It was not because my country was poor or that I was being persecuted. I came in the United States in 1994, and I've lived since then in St. George in Staten Island, New York. My connection with food is a connection to home, my family, and the country. My diet back home is much more healthy because it doesn't consist of processed food. It's very important for Americans to try other cuisines and learn for each other's culture. And we do that through traveling and food. Congolese dish, just like the music, is widely known. Because of the Congo River, fishing is part of our history. We like our food spicy because the spice is just part of our culture. The taste is mostly from the chili pepper. Because of the rainforest we have, everything was sold in a market. It's an open area, mostly dominated by women, and they sell saka saka. Saka saka is a cassava leaf and one of the main dishes in my country. When I make saka saka, I remember my mother because she's the one who taught me how to cook. Saka saka transforms into whatever taste you put into it. You could eat that with goat meat, chicken, beef, smoked fish. It tastes good with manioc, rice, or fufu. The texture of the leaves kind of mixes itself with the spices. The saka saka that I find in America is no near what we make at home. Here in America, it's processed with the machine, blended too fine, that it loses a little bit of its texture and the fiber. When I first decided to go to an African store here in Staten Island, I was shocked that the cassava was presented in a frozen bag. At home, you eat it fresh and not frozen. We cook it, smash it together using the mortar and pestle. Smoked fish is protein. Protein nourishes muscles in the body, and it tastes delicious. The texture I got from the smoked fish was chewy yet soft, bony but not hard. When you buy a smoked fish from America, you have to assume it was preserved with some kind of chemical. You just want to kind of wash off chemicals. So the first thing you do is boil your cassava for hours, taste it and boil it with salt and then maybe pepper. Let it sit for hours, be patient and taste it all along. You're adding your ingredients: garlic, scallions, red onions, pepper, paprika, chili pepper, cube magic. Once you have that mix going, just before your saka saka is ready, you pour in your smoked fish. And then you let the water dry completely. The palm oil is important. It's there to soften the cassava leaf and add a taste to it, which cassava on its own doesn't have. It's important to pour it in one shot so that the foam will enter and penetrate every angle of your cassava and its mixture. It's important that it's hot so that it's cooked at a certain temperature. I rather cook at home because I'm conscious of what I eat and my health and my body. I avoid going out and eating anywhere. I became a personal trainer in 2008. I work out basically every day. When you exercise regularly and eat nutritious meal, it gives you a boost, a strong sense of self and confidence in your abilities. It did help to be a personal trainer, to be able to scale the Statue of Liberty, using my body to challenge myself, gripping on the concrete, the base. It was something I'm used to as far as sustaining pain and endurance.
Well, we have this breaking news just into CNN. Liberty Island in New York City is being evacuated now because of a person trying to climb the Statue of Liberty.
Top trending topic on Twitter yesterday. Let's get to some reaction. Terrible of her to ruin the day for the true Americans who wanted to visit the Statue of Liberty.
You saw that clown yesterday on the Statue of Liberty?
Protester climbs the Statue of Liberty and you think that was enlightening?
I say to people, you don't do activism with fear, because you know what? Danger is all around us. What makes me act is the sense of justice. If I see something is wrong, a mother being abused or a child placed in a cage because it's a migrant child, there's something in me, in my inner core, that just calls for me to take action. During my early childhood, my siblings and I were ripped away from my mom, and the psychological damage can be everlasting. In fact, when the Trump administration publicized the zero-tolerance immigration policy, I started to have nightmares. I just couldn't stand children in cages, and I had to do something. I was affected by that personally and directly. When someone has earned citizenship, they are American and have every right to defend this country. Non-violent protest is part of our history. It was a sense of duty. It was a civic duty and the right thing to do, to put my body on the line for the voiceless. I am a patriot. I was able to raise consciousness on the 4th of July. The world was watching, and for the first time many came to learn about the family separation at the border. It was powerful. Here I was, a black woman on the base of the Statue of Liberty, and nobody has ever done what I've done before.